today I'm going to be doing my Naked 2 look for my project palette. So I'm going to be using items for my project pan and everything I've picked for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And so let's go ahead and just jump right in. So I have my powder, foundation, bronzer, concealer on. Those are all pretty much just the same as what I've been doing. Nothing too exciting there. Fill in my eyebrows real quick. Alrighty, so my life has been extremely insane. I'm getting ready to go to camp, which I feel like I explain every time, but I have so many new subscribers. Some of you don't know. For my husband's job, I end up going to a camp all summer. It's a youth camp and I spend basically the entire summer there, and so I do come home sometimes, especially because all the doctor's appointments and stuff. So you will see me sometimes here in the summer and sometimes there. The background there is not really exciting, but it's what I've got to work with, so we will go with it. But if you see my background changing a lot, that's why. So I've been trying to get things settled and packed, and it's just insane. It's just kind of insane for me right now, which just kind of like life goes. Alrighty, so like I said, I'm going to be using Naked 2. I'm going to start off, I did put a little primer all over my lid, but I'm going to take this color in Back to Basics from e.l.f. This is a smudge pot, and I'm going to paint this just on my lid, just to give it a little bit more pop right there. This is also really great with your finger. Where my lids are so small, it's hard for me to get my finger in there really good, so sometimes using a little brush helps. So I'm going to be doing just kind of an easy 3-color look. That was the one request I did have for using the Naked 2. Lots of you guys were excited for our tutorial, but not really specific on what you wanted to see. And so I'm going to be doing it the same similar pattern as I did the purple, just showing you what it would look like with neutrals. So I'm basically just going to do a light color, and then a medium color, and then a dark color, and then just kind of blend them together. So I'll show you real quick, just to make this easy, what colors I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go in first with Booty Call, which is a nice shimmery light shade, which this would work with pretty much any light shimmer shade you have. Then I'm going to go into the color Snake Bite. This is a darker medium brown that has a little shimmer in it. Now I'm going to be using a lot of shimmer even though I still have hooded eyes, but you could again do the same look without using shimmers, or you could go to Tease next door if you didn't want to put as much shimmer on your hood if your eyes are really hooded or if you've got aging skin. The next color I'm going to go into is Busted, and that's going to give you my deeper color on the outside. And if you didn't want to do shimmer, I would just like barely tap into blackout, like just barely, and just use a little of that on the corner instead, and that could give you a matte look using the same palette, and then just use the shimmer in the inner corner, which would be really pretty. So I'm just blocking this in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's not going to stay like this. We will blend it out. Now the last corner I will do Busted, and I won't make that square. I'll kind of like taper it down so it's not like, woo. Just a little on the outside. And so that's going to be kind of a nice dramatic shift, and then I'm going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm going to be careful blending that I don't blend like whoa, 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 like have it start traveling up. I don't personally like it when my shadow goes all the way up to here. I like to leave that space for my brow bone. So I try to like blend it and keep it down a little farther because it will have a tendency to travel outside the lines. But if it does, you can always just add a little bit of concealer and then blend it with a lighter shade just to kind of help blend it out a little. So I'll start here in the middle and just kind of blend this. See, now it's just like suddenly coming together. If you have a hard time blending, you also could use some tape first, and that would help give you a little bit crisper line. And I'm going to wipe off my brush so it's clean, so I'm not taking that dark color and transferring it over to the other eye. Okay, then I'm just going to wipe my brush off again, or get a nice clean brush, and then I'm going to go in with this nice matte shade called Foxy, and I'm going to use that on my brow bone and just to clean up those edges just a little bit. I'm even going to take it down here a little just to clean up those edges. Blend that a little. So nice easy smoky eye, just with boom boom boom, putting the colors on, blend them out. Alrighty, now because I can, I'm going to add some more. But I think if you just wanted a simple nice smoky eye that was quick, I would just do this. I'm going to add some liner, and I'm actually going to just use the black and kind of smudge it out a little bit with a liner brush. And then I'm gonna just kind of blend this corner into that dark so it just kind of fades in, not a harsh line or wing or anything. I really like this technique for aging eyes because it's really soft, so when you're pulling it over, you're not pulling and tugging on the skin like sometimes you can with the liner. And if you've got a little bit of a shaky hand, it doesn't make it like, whoa, like this harsh thick line all of a sudden really quick. And so it just gives a little softer effect, but it really still defines the eyes, which is nice. And to smudge it out, I just kind of wiggle the brush back and forth, soften it up. If you are someone who always does liquid liner or always does pencil liner, try it out. I think you might really like it. It gives it a whole new softness to your look, which I really like. So I'm going to take a tiny bit underneath the black, just in the corner, just a little bit. And then I'm going to take Snake Bite and pull that under the rest of the way. And then I'm going to pop a little purple because I can. And I'm just going to leave the waterline bare. I'm not going to put anything in there. For a little play, I'm going to take my purple liner, if I can find it. Okay, I seriously just did this look yesterday. I must have left it upstairs. So instead of using the purple liner, which I should be using, I'm going to just take some from this oldie but goodie. This is a palette I panned last year. And I'm going to take this color Ransom, and I'm going to put some of that under the lash line because it's here and it's easy, and I'm not going to go upstairs and get the other liner, so forgive me. You don't really notice it until someone gets up close and they're like, oh wow, she has a little purple there. So if my last purple look was just too much for you, this might be a way you could wear purple in a less intense way. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some highlighter to the inner corner of my eye. This is the Laura Mercier highlighter. I'm just going to add a little bit of that, just to pop it just a little bit. Alrighty, now I'll curl my lashes, do some mascara, and then we'll come back for cheeks. Alrighty, so I showed you guys in my 2-week makeup drawer this nice purple blush from MAC. It's full of joy. And since I popped a little purple in the eyes, I'm going to follow that with a little purple on the cheeks. Show you how pretty this color is. I know it's not something everyone would wear, but it is fun. And then I'm going to highlight with my Laura Mercier 01. Give it a little sheen on top. And lips. We'll do something super neutral. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing my primrose, so I'm going to throw something else on that's not in my project right now. This is a ColourPop midi. Just a nice neutral matte, kind of counteract everything else that's going on with the purples and the smoky eye. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love for you guys to join me here. And thank you so much for all of you who have already subscribed and who continuously support and watch my videos. It seriously means so much to me, and I'm so grateful for you guys being here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! So for $1, yeah, I'm feeling those. Those are 3 swatches there. That one especially, that plummy color, I'm like, okay.